Hey guys, welcome back to the bush. Today I'm going down to check on that tent, the 17-year-old tent, see how it's still standing. I know we did this at the end of last episode, but I'm finally doing it. I'm getting ready to actually camp in this thing for the night, bringing beautiful partner along with me. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that shall be the next episode. Coming on down into here. Outside looks better. It was kind of hard to see last time because, you know, it was dark, but, you know, let's check the inside and hope there's no snakes. That's one of my biggest concerns. Now, it's kind of gotten to the point now where I just feel like this tent's been here a little bit too long, and I'm about ready. It's just been real hard to find a time to actually camp in this thing. Just being in grade 12 and everything, it's real hard to find the time. Fingers crossed for this weekend that actually goes through and nothing gets in the way of that. Now I'm hoping there's no water in here because there has been quite a bit of flooding. And yeah, I can't wait to be able to actually take this thing down. Alright, inside looks okay from what I'm looking at. Bit muddy though, but that should be fixable. Coming on in. I'm not seeing any water in here. Definitely needs to be left open to get some air though, which is what I'll do today, but everything seems all fine. Definitely gonna need a bit of cleaning ready for when doing some camping in here, but for the rest of this afternoon I'm just gonna let it air out and yeah, we'll go from there. Real crazy to think just how much this bush project has grown. You can really see the mass of tents just through the trees here now, where before it was just greenery. Look at them all through there.
I made my way towards the tent, admiring the sunset as I went, and feeling the cold air around.
It's quite cold down here. I wish I brought just a bit more to wear, but you know what? It'll have to do. Everything down here is looking good. Now you may be wondering, what am I going to be doing today in this episode? And I'm actually going to be revisiting some old locations of the series that you guys may have forgotten about. We're going to go on a bit of a memory lane trip today, guys. We're going to do some remembering, check out some old locations. It should be a good time, maybe a sad time for me looking back on these locations. Just the memories, you know, so let's get into it. Before we go on our little adventure, I noticed something over here by the storage tent by the fallen tree. And that here is... there's a tree growing up here. Look how cool that looks. First stop for today is this area here. You might not actually recognize it if you're a newer fan of the series, but if you don't know, this is where the tent originally used to be, and I'll put a picture on screen of what that used to look like. To give you an idea, this was that garden area I was doing up before I had to move. This is the tree the tent was actually situated on, and this whole area was cleared out. We had cabinets there. The pond used to be over there. See? Here's the seat that was left behind. And right here is where the tent was. And you can see the old hole and some of the tape left from the pond. I didn't even know. One of the bamboo shoots is still here. I think I might leave it there.
This was a place of memories, childhood memories. A place that has been gone for a while now, but one that I will remember forevermore. The old tent.
It's really weird to think this is the area I spent the first 61 episodes of this series. And now it's all overgrown like I was never here. Around here is where the bush plant used to grow. I'm sure you all remember this tree. It has arrows writing on it. Seems a lot of it started to fade away though, but there's still bits of it left. Still some markings and etchings left up there, right there, but it's all fallen away. It won't be here much longer. In fact, that's the last time we'll probably ever see those markings. It seems that all the bark's chipping off and they're going to be gone soon. Sad how the history slowly fades away. This right here is where the toilet used to be, and the potty plant was right there. That's where it used to be. You can kind of see the outcrop of the hole, but This place now, it's barely recognizable anymore. It's crazy. See, that tree over there is where the tiny hut used to be. Coming down here, this is where that really annoying oil barrel used to be, right here. This is where me and beautiful partner did our anniversary painting on the rocks all that time ago. I feel sad thinking about how long ago that was. It's kind of sad to look back on, I'm not gonna lie. It's crazy how quick time flies, if I'm being honest. But time keeps moving on, and so must we. Still can't believe this is where the floods brought all that stuff up to, and yeah, I know, I still gotta get around to cleaning this stuff. I keep forgetting. I'll do it, I promise. I didn't even know this was here. How did this even get here? Just chuck that over there. I'm gonna take that back with me. If I missed that, maybe I missed the watering can. Maybe that's still here. Maybe there's hope I can find that still. Don't even know where that tire marking came from, if I'm being dead honest. I don't remember. Obviously from my encampment, but wearing it? Nah, who knows. Next stop is that big tree down there. Now, I won't blame you if you don't remember this thing at all. It's from episode 55, where I attempted to make a bush shack. It didn't work. We're not going to talk about it, but I want to see how the vine growth has gone and if it actually did grow over like I was hoping it would. Look what I found. It's the old paint box from episode 30. Can't believe that's still here. It's weird seeing so much of my stuff just washed up this far. Because, yeah, this is quite away from camp. See, camp's all the way down there. Is it sad that I'm still looking for my watering can all these months later? Is that sad? And honestly, I'm starting to debate if I'm ever gonna find it. Alright, head in here. This is the tree. And this is it. This was the location. And you can kind of see evidence there with the sticks of where I tried to pile stuff up. And the vines definitely grew, but not in the way I intended. It appears they've grown literally everywhere else around this thing, but the way I intended. So I guess we can call this a failed project. Not that I was going to continue it anyway. And now on to our next location. This location would be the first sighting of the shadow people, and also that little river crossing or creek crossing, whatever you want to call it. I did leave some logs here from when I was carrying those around. I don't know if I'm ever going to actually use them. And yeah, it's weird being back. There they are. There's me logs. These are the logs I left behind. That's where my phone fell in episode, I think, 116. When I lost it, that was scary. Down here is the creek crossing. Well, I guess it couldn't hurt to go check it out and see if there's anything new washed up, because it looks like there is. And if I was patient, I would have waited for the water to be like this to actually cross, but no, I'm not patient. Although I must say, it's a much bigger and deeper gap than it was before. A lot of the sand's been washed away. Let's see if I can make this. There we go. What do we got here? Sweet, a container. Well, don't mind if I do. Get that over there. Oh, okay, it's good. There's that white cloth I was going to use and didn't. This is where I got all those logs from. Although I must say overall this area doesn't seem to have a whole lot of stuff anymore. I'm guessing when me and Arrow and beautiful partner came down last, we took majority of it. So it seems there's nothing much else other than that container for me to take. I mean, there's this, but do I really want that? No.
This place was definitely a lot better now that there wasn't a flash flood going through, but I can't see myself really coming back here in future to get stuff, as there isn't a whole lot here left to get. Still a nice spot.
Man, I remember trying to drag those logs up here in the mud in the flash floods. It was horrible time right there. I never want to have to do that again. Guess we got a container out of today though. Look what I've just come across. Something's been digging in here. There's a little den. Fox maybe. Now it is getting quite close to dark time, as you can probably tell from my camera going all kind of pixely. So there is one last stop I want to make, and that is where the fail-safe hideout was. Basically, for you newer people, it was a place I would have gone if my tent were to ever be busted by someone back when I used to hide it. Then it became an aircon cult. Sorry, before that it was my paranormal investigation area before I made the paranormal tent. And then I just made it an aircon cult because for some reason there's a buttload of aircons there that I found. So that's just kind of been how it was left. So I can't imagine it'd be any different now. Remember that duck that attacked me through there and then came back at us when me, Arrow, and beautiful partner were going through? That wasn't fun. That jump scared me. Currently back at camp, just dumping off this box and heading back on out. To get there, I'm gonna have to travel this way, past the dining area, and we can go check out our pond, see how everything's going. Seems this place is going well. You can see here we've got our corn, pumpkins, kale over there, and the moss is all growing nicely, and the king toast plant, everything's real nice. All the lights are working. That should turn on soon. Pagoda will probably be on by the time I'm walking back from this little expedition because we've got to head out that way. Yeah. Everything's looking good. I'll be honest, it's not the same walking through here as it used to be. This used to feel massive and expansive and, you know, always like wondering what's over this way, what am I going to find next? And now I just kind of know the bush from one end to the other. So yeah, I could walk around here with my eyes closed pretty much, during the day at least. Oh, there's a kangaroo bouncing away over there. I don't think you guys would have seen it. But yeah, it's definitely a different feel from episode 1 where I was just kind of wandering blind about where I was going, and now everything just feels familiar. It feels like home in a way. Coming through here, you older fans will definitely remember this place. It appeared quite a bit. The aircons are definitely still there. If we come through here, yeah, the aircons are still here. That looks like a face. That's creepy. Did I do that? I had to have... Please tell me I did that. That's really creepy otherwise. I hope I put that there. I can't remember if I did, but I hope I did. Because that's really creepy otherwise, because that's... Something's impaled that tree. I hope that was me. Anyways, we've got this old sign here. A fail-safe hideout. Who knows if I'll leave this here or take this with me when the series is over. And then, of course, we've got all the air cons. And there's that brick. Just thought I'd bring up the brick. Well, yeah, it's kind of cool. Come back on this little place. It has been a while. I don't like that. I hope that was me, because if it's not, I never want to come back here again. Anyways, that has freaked me out enough to make me want to leave this spooky pine forest area, the bush that I don't really like all that much. And we're going to head back to camp down there. You can just see the outline. Anyways, back here at the encampment now, and getting ready to head on back, of course, to close up the tent for the night. Hopefully it's aired out enough, and when me and beautiful partner getting around to doing it, we'll probably just have it open for the day, just let it air out, give it a good clean out too. Fingers crossed for that next episode, so of course stay tuned. Lots of exciting stuff, of course, on the way that isn't just bush life. I'm hoping to get some new series going, so fingers crossed. See you guys when I'm there. Alright, it's gotten quite dark, still a bit of light. I'm coming up to the tent now. Let's get this nice and closed, ready for the next episode. There we go. Look at the moon up there in the sky. Now, thank you for watching this little throwback episode here. Do comment below the most nostalgic area for you. If you're a longer term member of the series, it'll probably be different from one of my more newer viewers, which you are more than likely going to be. But of course, thanks for watching. Do be sure to be here for the next episode. It should be fun. See you guys in the next one.